Alright everybody, what's going on? Mike here from MRH Photography. Welcome to the channel. This story starts with one spot at a time and gets better from there. In 2015 I picked up the camera to mainly photograph models and JLT designs. We knew nothing about being published in magazines, and as JLT, just like that fashion, is a clothing brand and not a modeling agency, we do recruit, train, and coach our own models that are signed to JLT only. The first 9 videos will cover our 3 lost shoots. The lost shoot was never published or anything else done. When we started making our YouTube channel, I wanted to start from the beginning. At first I was only going to put them out as lost and unpublished shoots, but on further review I thought it might just be able to get them published, and we did. The 3 lost shoots yielded 10 covers, 6 front covers, 4 rear covers, 81 pictures on 82 pages. Not bad for having absolutely no idea what I was doing. As you can see in some of the photos, red eyes, blurred out, bad lighting, flash problems, and some really good shots too. Yep, the first 3 lost shoots had it all, including our second runway fashion week. To see the video of the 2015 Montana Fashion Week and all 21 outfits on the runway, go to Just Like That Fashion here on YouTube. I will not be posting that on MRH Photography. Okay, that wraps up 2015. In 2016, I did only 2 photo shoots with new models signed to JLT exclusively. We did still have Starfire Woodrich and Bridget Wormers from 2015. I put down the camera to help with the 2016 New York Fashion Week, but Alan was shooting for us. There's only 2 of us. I didn't have time to take pictures or video. In fact, it's always just been me and her, Jessica Taylor, Just Like That Fashion. She's my better half, my other half, my best friend, my partner, my lover, my companion. In 14 years, whatever happens, whenever the dust settles, she's always been there for me, and I'm there for her. Alright, that wraps up 2016. In 2017, I didn't do any photo shoots. We were working on 2017 Denver Fashion Week. Again, I don't have any pics of this or video because I didn't take them and I can't use them. You will see all the runway outfits, however, photographed from 2016 New York Fashion Week and 2017 Denver Fashion Weeks here on our models, but not on the runway. This wraps up 2017. From 2015 to 2018, Mr. Alan McDonald was our lead photographer. I was either behind him or if he couldn't make a shoot. From 2015 to 2018, all I can say is the amount of work Alan did for us is quite frankly unbelievable, and he never charged us a dime. We can't thank him enough. He was my photography tutor and mentor as well. One time just before a shoot, we were talking about me taking over and him stepping aside. I said, as soon as I can get a better camera, I would like to give it a try. He said, let me see your camera, and after a few minutes he handed it back and said, you can do it with the camera you have now. And boy was he right. 80% of the 400 publications you'll see here were taken with that Samsung camera. I'll get to the cameras in a minute. Alan also gave me the best advice. If you want to be a good photographer, learn your camera and take a lot of pictures. He also said no one can tell you how to set your camera for the now. You have to be able to adjust your camera to the environment you're in. Our hats are off to Mr. Alan McDonald and his magnificent mustache. Thank you, sir. Check out his work on Instagram at Alan57photo. I'd like to see him have a YouTube channel. Maybe I can twist his arm a little and help him. He does a lot of beautiful wildlife photography, among other things. Between 2015 and 2018, she tried other photographers, but no one was a really good fit for JLT. We were trying to find someone because Alan didn't want to step down. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. We really enjoyed working with Alan. He's always fun to work with. And he realized that she did a lot of work making outfits and she wanted to see all the pictures. He was always really good about that. He gave us all the photos. Most photographers will give you a few photos and then they try to doctor them the way they think they should look. And we just wanted control over that. That's where MRH came from. So Jess came to me in 2018 and said you have to pick up the camera and be my lead photographer, and the rest is history. And speaking of history, here's 2 pictures of the first time I picked up a camera. I know where I found them and I didn't find any others. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cool. Thought I'd put those in there. Next I'll have a countries page, then a magazine page, and then my stat page. Do not do rapid fire shooting or time photography. I think that works really good for wildlife and other fast moving things. We take 20 pictures of a model in 1 second. You got 20 pictures basically of the same pose. It's literally an editing nightmare. Okay, MRH publication stats. In 57 photo shoots, I've taken more than 100,000 pictures one at a time, resulting in 394 publications, 149 covers, 103 front covers, and 46 rear covers. I've been in 134 different magazines. I have 2,952 pictures in print, covering 2,918 pages. I've worked with over 40 models, most of which you will see here. I've worked with one professional photographer you will also see here. I am also a published model and published cosmetologist. I painted Jessica Taylor's hair in video number 4 in Lost Mansion. Never painted hair before. Didn't look too bad though. We are initially published in 33 countries and on 6 of the 7 continents and counting, making us the most published modeling team in Montana, period. As a side note, no models were ever charged a dime to model for MRH or JLT. All I had to do was be at least 18 years of age, because we don't shoot minors, must be able to shoot once a month, must be able to show up on time to the shoot with hair, makeup, and nails done. We would also provide makeup and hair ideas and tell the models not to copy it, but make it their own. And some models became really good cosmetologists and makeup artists of their own. We always provide nail polish, makeup, and hair ideas, jewelry, outfits, shoes, water, and snacks. Models were paid in what's called time for print. Their payment was being published in a magazine and model training for their modeling time. They weren't paid any money, but either were we. A lot of people don't know that you don't get paid for magazines. They consider it advertising for your brand, and any advertising you pay for. And in fact, if you want to be on the cover or both covers with a large editorial, you don't have to pay for it. Small editorials can be had for free, say a 2, 4, or 6 page spread, depending on how much they like your work. As far as pictures go, all we have control of is what pictures we would like to see in print. Once submitted, we have no say in what goes on the covers, or in editorials, or how many pics they use of each model. We are equal opportunity brands. We always send equal amounts of pics for each model and group shots. And you also be denied publication. We have been rejected many times. At first kind of hurt your feelings, but after a while it's no big deal and happens to everybody. And it's not you. It could just be the model's not looking for that and your work is fine. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try another magazine. I apologize in advance for the first few videos being a little rough. This is my first attempt to YouTube videos and videos period. I'm somewhat of an accomplished photographer, but not a videographer. Not yet, but I'm working on it. I'm always looking for new ways to improve the channel. I want to add a flash effect, shutter noises, and a better page turner that puts 2 pictures together on one page like a real magazine. One magazine did send that to us that way, and you will see that in video number 5. Okay, and to whom it may concern, MRH and JLT own all the copyrights to the pictures and videos. Please keep channel content comments clean. Respect the channel, photographer, designer, and above all else, please respect the models. It takes a lot of courage to step in front of a camera. Try it sometime for the whole world to see. Now, you can think it, just don't type it. If you're looking for nude photos or bourgeois pics, you won't find them here. Our motto is classy, not trashy. You also won't hear any profanity on the channel. Okay, let's talk about equipment for a second. Started in 2015 with this Samsung WB1100F camera that you see here. It's a 16.4 megapixel. Thanks to Samsung for a wonderful camera. It did 80% of the work on my channel. It was literally smarter than I was when I first got it. I upgraded to the Canon EOS 90D. I did check out Samsung first. The camera took 100,000 pictures and never needed a thing. It still works great. And with the Canons, I needed a good all-around camera and video camera in one. It's a really nice camera, and it's currently smarter than me again. You don't need a lot of money to get started. Just look at the camera I started with, and here's Jessica Taylor's 1960 Necki machine that she made her first 2 collections on. Here's my new setup. Alright, enough about me, and let's get to the real star of the channel, Miss Jessica Taylor, of Just Like That Fashion. Without her, there would be no need for MRH or models. She really does it all. Dreams up what she wants to make, goes and finds and buys fabric. She buys no fabric unless she can touch it. She brings it home. She cuts fabric by hand, no patterns. Sews it together, recruits, trains, and coaches models. She also fixes pictures. She names all editorials. She picks shoot locations. She makes all the jewelry from 2017 on, except for any piercings. She does make all the necklaces, all the earrings, and all the bracelets from 2017 on. The only thing she doesn't make, besides studded stuff, is shoes, and they're on the list. She's also been on both sides of the camera. She's an internationally published cover model. She's also an internationally published photographer. Each video will have 5 parts. Part 1 is off the camera, our picks of pics for publication. Part 2 is submitted, retouched, and is submitted for publication. Number 3 is black and white. I just really dig the black and white. I think it just adds a whole nother dimension, and I really like it. So you're going to see some of that. That'll be in every part 3, and then some in model behavior as well. Part 4 is published. It's accepted and as published in magazine. Part 5 is model behavior. That'll have red eyes, blurred photos, bad lighting, blown out lighting, almost photos, photos that didn't make the cut, girls acting goofy. These are never before seen YouTube exclusive photos. We'll also be doing some wildlife photography, some how-to videos, and some live shoot videos. Our cat Midnight is even a published cover model. How do you climb Mount YouTube? One video at a time. We're at base camp and heading for the summit. I know we can be one of the biggest YouTube channels on the planet. We don't ever come to take part. We come to take over. It's taken a year and a half to get this far. All I had to start with was pictures and couldn't find any YouTube channels to go by, which was harder but better. I didn't copy anybody. Good, bad, or indifferent, the channel format came from my squash. We're taking off the lens cap and peering deep into the camera lens to expose the good, the bad, and the beautiful of photography. We have 400 publications to show you. That's 400 videos. Let's get started. Now it's time to launch the channel. Fun fact, we will be launching our YouTube channel on May 31st, 2024, exactly 9 years to the day from taking my first photo and first photo shoot for JLT. That will be the first 3 videos, 3 steps. That was kind of cool. Thanks for watching. See you next time. MRH Photography signing off.